I got declared emergency. My pilot's unconscious. I need help up here.
It was Easter Sunday, April 12, 2009, when 56-year-old Doug White and his family boarded a private King Air 200 turboprop at Marco Island Executive Airport in Florida. They weren't flying for vacation. They were returning home to Monroe, Louisiana, after attending the funeral of Doug's brother. His wife, Terry, and teenage daughters, Bailey and Maggie, sat quietly in the back as the plane lifted off the runway. In the left seat of the cockpit sat Joe Kabuk, a highly experienced pilot and retired U.S. Air Force colonel. Doug White, a licensed private pilot with about 230 hours of flight time, only in small, single-engine Cessnas, sat in the right seat, planning to enjoy the view. But just 10 minutes into the flight, at 9,000 feet, the unthinkable happened. Captain Kabuk slumped forward, unresponsive. Doug shook him, yelled his name, and tried to revive him, but the pilot was gone. He had suffered a fatal heart attack mid-flight. Now Doug, who never trained on a twin-engine aircraft, was at the controls, with his wife and daughters on board, and no one else to help. He grabbed the mic and radioed air traffic control.
I got declared emergency. My pilot's unconscious. I need help up here.
Air 559, I got the whiskey, say your intentions.
I need to get this thing on the ground. I'm flying the King Air.
Air 559, I got the whiskey, I understand.
My pilot's deceased. I need a King Air pilot to talk to.
Air 9 Delta Whiskey, understand you are able to fly an aircraft?
Single engine, I need to get off this. I'm going through 11,000. I need to get level. Altitude descent is on 10,000. I don't know why I keep going climbing. Figure out how to level off.
Doug was flying a King Air 200, a fast, complex, turbine-powered aircraft, completely outside the realm of anything he had ever flown. He had no training in pressurization systems, propeller levers, power settings, or the aircraft's navigation suite. Miami Center patched in Fort Myers approach. Air traffic controller Lisa Grimm immediately began calming him down and walking him through what to do. Meanwhile, another controller, Dan Favio, called Carrie Sorenson, a certified flight instructor in Connecticut who specialized in King Air aircraft. Over the phone, Sorenson began coaching Doug through each critical step: how to descend, how to manage power, flaps, gear, and most importantly, how to land.
The trim control is on the yoke, and it's on the left-hand side of the yoke where the thumb would be, on the upper left-hand side of the yoke for trim.
Understand.
If you just want to verify you do have the autopilot off.
I got the two black buttons on disengaged, which is down on the console.
Okay, sir, thank you.
He was handed off to Fort Myers Tower and cleared to land on runway 6, the longest available. As the plane approached the runway, Doug had to manage the descent, the approach path, the speed, and the landing configuration, all on his own for the first time in an unfamiliar aircraft. As the wheels touched down, the plane stayed straight and level. Doug White had landed a King Air 200 perfectly. Emergency responders rushed to the scene. What Doug White accomplished that day was nothing short of extraordinary. With no formal training on this specific aircraft, facing the unimaginable, he remained calm, listened, and trusted the voices guiding him from the ground. And those voices, the air traffic controllers, the instructors, the entire team behind the scenes, they were heroes too. Cool under pressure, precise in their instructions, and fully committed to bringing everyone home safe. But now I'll leave you with this question. If you were called upon, no training, no warning, do you think you could land an airplane?